Hello everyone, Andy Drifter here. Welcome to my channel. And today's video is going to be part two of my favorite autographs that are part of my collection. This is the Comic-Con edition. Now, I go to about 2 or 3 Comic-Cons a year. I'm not really into the Marvel comic movies. However, the actors that are in some of those movies, I am a fan of some of their other work. I do love the Dark Knight and the Batman movies. If you haven't already, please check out the new Batman with Robert Pattinson. It is fantastic. But with that being said, I'm going to show you some of my favorite pieces and tell me what you think. So the first thing that I'm going to show you is a Funko Gold Pop signed by T-Boz, lead singer of the group TLC. I got this fairly recently at a 90s con. Not technically a Comic-Con, but to me it's pretty much the same thing. TLC, the best-selling female group of all time. And like I said, she was the lead singer, or she still is the lead singer. This is signed in white deco paint pen. She's got a beautiful signature, as you can see. I had it certified by JSA. TLC hasn't made much new music, as far as I know. The music they did make is timeless. The reason I got this sign is prior to this autograph signing, I researched the internet and I didn't see any of these Funko Pop dolls signed by her. I mean, of course, there's an abundance of T-Boz autographs out there, but not on this doll. So I thought it would be something unique, and it was nice that she threw in the TLC inscription. T-Boz has a magnetic personality. I think all three of them did. She seems like the type of person that would be the life of the party wherever she goes. T-Boz is also a spokesperson for sickle cell anemia. It's a condition she was born with. So, there it is. Funko Gold Pop, signed by T-Boz, lead singer of the group TLC. So next up is an autographed 8x10 of Joe Pantoliano. As you can see in the upper left-hand corner, it is inscribed to me. Joey Pants featured here as Ralph Cifaretto of The Sopranos. He appeared in 21 episodes spread across seasons 3 and 4. He was also part of the Bad Boys franchise as well as the Matrix movies. I wasn't really a big fan of the Matrix movies. The first one was okay. I know I've seen one of the other ones. I didn't see the new one. I could never get into those movies. But I did love the Bad Boys movies. When I had got this, I believe it was fall of 2019. He had just finished filming it. And we chatted and talked about that. You know, it's funny. In all his characters on TV and in the movies, he always, or usually play like a loud, boisterous character. But in real life, he is extremely soft-spoken. But he does make a few appearances at Comic-Cons throughout the years. I mean, if you ever get a chance, check out his filmography. I mean, he's just done a ton of work in TV and films. And he continues to work. So, there it is. Joe Pantoliano, a.k.a. Joey Pants. An autograph 8x10 made out to yours truly. Next up is a copy of the Immortal Hulk, signed by the one and only Lou Ferrigno. Ferrigno portrayed the Hulk on the TV series in the late 70s and early 80s, an iconic TV show. For those of you that are younger, you may remember him from The King of Queens. He was on there for, I believe, 7 seasons. He played himself. Great show. He had quite a bodybuilding career before acting. He won 2 Mr. Universe titles. He did also have a 2nd and 3rd place finish in the Mr. Olympia contests. He was a massive man, but a very tall man as well, which probably worked against him in bodybuilding. Ferrigno is 6'5". Typically, the winners of those contests are shorter, much shorter than 6'5" anyway. Ferrigno, he makes a few appearances per year at Comic-Cons. He's definitely one of the most popular ones whenever he does make an appearance. When and if you get a chance to meet him, just look at him directly when you speak to him. He is deaf in one ear, and I believe he's partially deaf in the other. But he's very pleasant. He enjoys dealing with his fans. And as you can see, I had this comic book inscribed to me. It is certified by JSA. So there it is, a copy of the Immortal Hulk, signed by the one and only Lou Ferrigno. No soup for you. Come back 1 year. If you are a Seinfeld fanatic like me, you get that reference. You are looking at a Funko Pop signed by Larry Thomas, who played Yev Kassem, a.k.a. the Soup Nazi, on arguably the most popular episode of Seinfeld. Thomas portrayed his Soup Nazi character in 2 episodes of the series. He was also in the series finale as a prosecution witness against Jerry and his friends. Larry Thomas makes quite a few appearances. I've probably seen him half a dozen times over the past year at various autograph signings and Comic-Cons. So he's not that hard to get. Has anybody ever gone so far with just one appearance on one episode of one TV show? I don't know. I mean, he's got other acting credits. I couldn't tell you what they are, but I did look him up once on Wikipedia. He's been in other shows and films, but he will always forever be known as the Soup Nazi. As you can see, it's got the "No Soup for You" inscription on the top, signed in the blue Deco paint pen, which is a nice touch. And I did have it authenticated by Beckett. So there you go. The autographed Funko Pop of the Soup Nazi by Larry Thomas. A must-have for any Seinfeld fan. Now you're looking at an autograph LP of Ice-T. As you can see from the inscription, I got this last year. This was at a Comic-Con in Detroit. This album came out in 1988, which was a pivotal year in hip-hop. At least 10 classic albums were released that year, including this one. Of course, Ice-T went on to film and TV. His first film being New Jack City, which is an absolute classic. It was almost a fluke how he ended up in film. But he has kept up with it. He's built up quite a resume, appearing in over 50 films, 23 seasons of Law & Order SVU. Very impressive indeed. One of my favorite TV shows, although I do like the original Law & Order a little better than the SVU. But whenever it's on, I do watch it. Ice-T just won his first Grammy, I believe it was last year, as lead singer for the heavy metal group Body Count. So he has quite a resume on the microphone as well as the screen. And it was absolutely great to meet him. One of my favorite rappers of all time. Very down to earth. And, one thing too, and he does make appearances at these Comic-Cons several times a year. He only charges $70 for an autograph, which I think is a steal. I mean, I would pay double that, and that's just me. But I think that's quite a reasonable price for an Ice-T autograph. So there it is. Ice-T's autograph on the 1988 classic Power LP. Thanks again for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed sharing some of my collection there with you. I will continue to make videos in this series as far as the favorite autographs from my collection. If you haven't already, please hit like and subscribe to my channel. And until next time, take care and be safe. This is Andy Drifter signing off.